It's sweet, it's tasty, and it's everywhere. But did you know that sugar can be extremely dangerous for your health? In today's video, we'll be exploring 10 reasons why sugar is so harmful to your health. Number 1. Increased risk of obesity. Sugar may taste delicious, but too much of it can lead to serious health problems. One of the biggest concerns with excess sugar intake is weight gain and obesity. Our bodies turn it into glucose, which can either be burned for energy or stored as fat. Unfortunately, the more we eat it, the more our bodies tend to store it as fat. This can lead to excess weight gain and, in turn, an increased risk of numerous health problems such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming a patron. Number 2. Type 2 diabetes. When we consume sugar, our bodies release insulin to help transport the glucose into our cells for energy. However, eating too much of it can cause our bodies to become resistant to insulin, which means that our cells are less able to respond to insulin signals and take in glucose. Over time, this insulin resistance can lead to high blood sugar levels, which is a key risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes. As our bodies continue to struggle with insulin resistance, our pancreas may also start to produce less insulin, leading to further blood sugar imbalances. By reducing our sugar intake and making healthier dietary choices, we can help prevent insulin resistance and reduce our risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Number 3. Cardiovascular disease. Eating too much sugar can have serious consequences for our cardiovascular health. Studies have shown that excess sugar in the body is linked to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. One reason for this is that high sugar can cause inflammation in the arteries, leading to the buildup of plaque. This plaque buildup can cause the arteries to narrow, which can make it harder for blood to flow to the heart and brain. This increased strain on the cardiovascular system can lead to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. By reducing our sugar intake and making healthier dietary choices, we can help protect our heart health and reduce our risk of developing these serious health conditions. Number 4. Inflammation. While sugar may be a tempting treat, another major concern associated with it is the chronic inflammation, which has been linked to a range of health problems. Chronic inflammation can increase our risk of developing arthritis, as it can cause damage to our joints and lead to pain and stiffness. In addition, chronic inflammation has been linked to an increased risk of cancer, as it can damage our cells and DNA. Furthermore, research has suggested that chronic inflammation may play a role in the development of Alzheimer's disease, as it can cause damage to the nerve cells in the brain. By reducing our sugar intake and making healthier dietary choices, we can help to protect our long-term health and reduce our risk of developing these serious health problems. Number 5. Tooth decay. Sugar is often blamed for causing tooth decay, and for good reason. When you eat sugar, the bacteria in your mouth feed on it and produce acid as a byproduct. This acid erodes the enamel on your teeth, making them more susceptible to decay. It further gets worse when you take sugary drinks or snacks quite frequently throughout the day, as this keeps the acid levels in your mouth elevated for longer periods of time. However, it's important to note that it's not just the amount of sugar you consume that matters, but also how long it stays in contact with your teeth. This is why it's important to practice good oral hygiene and limit your intake of sugary foods and drinks, especially between meals. Number 6. Addiction. Did you know that sugar can be addictive? Yep, that's true. It can activate the same reward centers in the brain as drugs of abuse, such as cocaine and heroin. High sugar can trigger the release of dopamine in the brain, which is associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. Over time, the brain can become desensitized to this dopamine response, leading to a need for more sugar to achieve the same level of satisfaction. This can lead to cravings and addiction, where the individual feels compelled to seek out for more sugar, despite the negative consequences on their health. So next time you reach for that candy bar or soda, remember that you could be setting yourself up for a cycle of addiction. Number 7. Nutrient deficiencies. Sugar, although it may satisfy your sweet tooth, can wreak havoc on your nutrient intake. Eating too much sugar can displace the nutrient-dense foods that your body needs to thrive, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. By filling up on sugar-laden treats and beverages, you may be missing out on crucial vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, calcium, and iron, which can lead to deficiencies and a host of health problems. To maintain a healthy and balanced diet, it's important to be mindful of your sugar intake and prioritize nutrient-rich foods to keep your body functioning at its best. Number 8. Poor immune function. The role of sugar in our immune system is often overlooked, but high sugar can have negative impacts on our immune function. It can suppress the immune system by impairing the ability of white blood cells to fight off infections and viruses. This can lead to an increased risk of illnesses such as colds, flu, and even more severe infections. Moreover, sugar can also promote inflammation in the body, which has been linked to chronic diseases like heart disease and type 2 diabetes. To keep your immune system functioning at its best, it's essential to limit your sugar intake and choose whole, nutrient-dense foods that support your body's natural defenses. Number 9. Mood swings. Sugar is often described as a quick source of energy, but its impact on our blood sugar levels can have significant effects on our mood and well-being. Sugary foods or drinks can spike the blood sugar levels rapidly, causing a surge of energy and pleasure. However, this energy boost is short-lived, and our blood sugar levels quickly crash, leaving us feeling fatigued, irritable, and moody. This roller coaster of blood sugar spikes and crashes can take a toll on our emotional and mental health, affecting our productivity, focus, and overall sense of well-being. To maintain stable blood sugar levels and a balanced mood, it's important to limit our sugar intake and choose healthier sources of energy, such as complex carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. Number 10. Skin aging. Sugar not only affects our internal health, but can also have an impact on our external appearance. High sugar can accelerate the aging process of our skin, causing wrinkles, fine lines, and loss of elasticity. This is because sugar molecules attach themselves to collagen fibers in the skin, causing them to become stiff and inflexible. Over time, this can lead to a breakdown of collagen, which is responsible for maintaining the structure and firmness of our skin. Additionally, sugar can also promote inflammation in the body, leading to skin irritation and redness. To maintain youthful and healthy skin, it's important to limit our sugar intake and focus on a diet rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support skin health. Regular exercise and proper hydration can also help to keep our skin looking youthful and radiant. So what can you do to reduce your sugar intake? One simple step is to choose water instead of sugary drinks, like soda and juice. You can also try replacing sugary snacks with healthier options, like fruit or nuts. And finally, be sure to read food labels carefully and avoid foods that are high in added sugars. By making small changes to your diet, you can reduce your sugar intake and protect your good health. So next time you're tempted by that sweet treat, remember these reasons why sugar is dangerous for you. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.